or at least they think they do. This story starts off with a cup of sugar and a coughing fit, or sneezing fit. And I'm Alexander T, you guys can call me Al, and I was making a birthday cake for my sweet old granny when I ran out of sugar. But that's okay, because I went to my neighbor's house, and his house was built out of straw. So it was clear that he wasn't the brains of the family or anything. But I knocked on his door and asked him for some sugar, and he said that I couldn't come in, and he told me to go away. How rude. And I huffed and I snuffed, achoo! And I blew his house down. So I went to the next house, and that house was built out of sticks. That's a lot better than the other one, but still needs some improvement. So I knocked on his door too, and he said I couldn't come in because he was shaving the hair on his chinny chin chin. And then I huffed, snuffed, achoo! And I sneezed, and his house blew down too. So then I go to the final house, and this house is made of brick. So I knock on that door, and he tells me that I can't come in. And I told him I need some sugar for my grandma's birthday cake. And he told me my grandma can go sit on a pen. A pen, can you believe that? How rude is that? And I got a little angry, so I started knocking on his door. And when the reporters showed up, I guess you have to say the rest is really history. That's when they over-exaggerated the whole story, and that's when they said I huffed, puffed, and blew their houses down. But that's not really what happened, but that's what I'm here to tell you guys today. And if you guys have any sugar, you should let me know.
Do you babysit? People ask. Is it fun? People ask. Hold on. No, it is not. It may seem fun in the beginning until you have to experience the terrible twos. Because let me tell you, people say, oh, it can't be that hard. Sure, until you have to do it yourself. Like, who knew that 2-year-olds knew so many words? And who knew that so much poop could fit into something so tiny? Like, yeah, they're cute at first, but it's all a big scam. They literally put on a smile to trick you into watching them. And then they try to charm you with their cute little personalities and cute little smiles. But I swear, y'all don't even know. Kids are a whole nother species. They can literally scream at the top of their lungs for 2 minutes straight. And when it's time to say goodbye, you write a container assignment. But it's hard because the kids will literally cling onto you like snotty little sloths. And in that moment, it feels like an endless rain cloud is hanging over you, drenching you with tears. And when they finally let go, after what feels like an hour, you just want to run it in a circle and say, I'm free. But we all know we can't do that because you still have to make a good impression on your parents, of course, and you have to make that money. Duh.
Welcome, Emmett.
Hold on. You won't believe what just happened. I really regret going outside in the bare cold this morning. I basically just wanted to get out the new snow sled and go down our icy hill really, really fast. Ow. So I went to get out the new snow sled in our shed, and it looked so cool that I got the chills. Or maybe because it was negative 1 degrees. Like it takes some time to drag out, of course, but it wasn't that heavy. Like a lot of times, Anthony was miserable because he didn't want to go out and spend time with his annoying twin brother. like I was flying. I thought I was in the air. Whee! I was going up so fast, and then I shifted my body so then the sled will slow down, and it stopped. I was so close to the woods. That's how far I went. I was so shocked that I had to drag myself out of the sled, accidentally getting snow in. I slowly dragged up the sled, looked at my brother, and he looked back at me, mirroring my expression. The only thing that was needed to say was, whoa. I then went to go again, not knowing that this would be my last. I noticed the snow on the sled, and I went to kick it out. I went to kick again, but then I slipped and fell. Hold on. I should have done that. And that's not even the worst part. I had to grip on the sides of the sled, holding on for dear life. I'm surprised it didn't even break. I was going super fast. I started to gain more and even more speed. And I was praying to God that I don't die, and I was screaming at the top of my lungs. My butt was sore. Like, yeah, it was crazy. And that's not even it gets worse from here. I started to enter the woods of doom. I was screaming so loud. I'm surprised the neighbors didn't even call the cops. Like, my face was getting hit by twigs, and I tried covering it, but then the snow started to make me slip out of the sled. So my face was getting demolished. And then I was heading straight for a tree. I was screaming so loud that I'm surprised my lungs didn't even burst. And then, crash! I flew 6 feet. Oh. I turned to Anthony and I was like, did you see that? I looked at him and he looked back. His eyes were open so wide and his mouth was hanging open that I'm surprised it didn't even touch the ground. The only thing that we needed to say was gnarly do.
Whoa. Sorry. My legs are still getting used to gravity. Welcome to my seminar on space. To get to space, we have to go 17,500 miles per hour or whoa. Sorry, my legs. And space is also very cold. It's negative 270 Celsius. Brr. Luckily, my granny knitted me a warm jumper and the leg warmer. And let's not forget the leg warmer. She was like, you young whippersnippers, back in my day, we had to build our own rocket to get to space. We weren't given one like NASA. A lot of people think that I went to space to explore planets, but the truth is, I only went to SpaceX getting my own brand. Next thing you know it, I'm working for NASA. Here's a souvenir I brought back from space. It's a space rug because it's labeled a space rug. You bet I'll be selling this on eBay for millions. But I don't want people putting googly eyes on it and turning it into a pet rock. Uh-oh. eBay posts are working good. Yep. Yesterday, I dropped this rock on my foot. Holy cow, that hurt. I keep on forgetting that I'm on Earth where gravity exists. Since returning home, I dropped eggs, the family dog, even the mic. But not on purpose, though. Anyway, that's not the reason why I'm here today. The reason why I'm here today is when I was in space, I saw a massive group of unicorns with giant swords in their mouth. NASA says hallucinations, but I said they were unicorns.
unicorns! But Nessa thought I also ate too many Mars bars or was lacking oxygen. So but I'm telling you, I know them right for your lives!
Hey, we need to talk. Adults. I know, they say they trust, they're not that trustworthy. They say they are. But here's one thing that they all say. They say that, oh, you can trust us, you can tell us anything. That's not the case. What I don't like about grown-ups is they act like they know everything. I mean everything. One day, I was doing my homework, they all thought they had the right answers, but I knew I was right. Turned it in the next day, wrong, failed, bad grade, no. Or, another time, one day I was outside with my brother, my legs were freezing cold, burn. I wanted to go inside, but my dad said, go back outside and finish shoveling the roof. I was so devastated. Also, I can never tell when they're being sarcastic. They say, do you think this is funny, do ya? I'm gonna say, no, I don't think this is funny. You're screaming your face off. Why would that be funny to me? Also, they always joke around, and sometimes they sound like they're joking, but they're being serious. It's so confusing, and I never know why. And also, they think they're the boss of everything. Imagine an adult goes up to you and commands you to do beaver stuff, and then you don't know why. And they give you, I'm older than you, so you better listen to me more. It's confusing. Also, at the end of the day, they always tell me, oh, it's all just to make you a better person. I don't think so. It's just a big pile of mess. I never know when they're going to stop. As soon as I turn 18, I'm out of there. Gone.